Hey,
Pause.
no, keep going. We got this. No. So the submission on both sides, right?
Yeah, okay.
Like nowadays, it needs to be more of like, and not even just financial. It needs to be on that emotional, mental, intellectual level to understand one another, right? So you're like you're fully blended, and I don't know if that makes sense, but it's
hell yeah, team.
Like oh, so I'm supposed to be this dominant, typical traditional male that, and I love it when women say, well, give me something to submit to, and it's like okay,
I can't talk to you.
Right, what are you?
yeah, but you know what I'm saying, like no, like I don't care whether you submit to me, like I've got what I'm doing, right? And if we can mesh and mingle and find a middle ground, because I believe ultimately submission is ultimately just that compromise that you have for one another. And the fact that you're willing to have that compromise in and of itself is being submissive. And if you miss that, like maybe you should probably not be in a relationship.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, let's flow.
Jake?
To me, it's big on give and take. You know, in the last episode, I talked a lot about the graces I have in my marriage. And with submitting and give and take, this is something we butt heads with each other a lot. Because we both love to go do stuff outside of just having to take care of the kids, you know, things kids can't go do.
Y'all human.
Right.
And a lot of that is her letting me go do stuff, whether it's hanging out with my boys, going fishing, but you know, they're too young to be doing stuff like with me like that right now. So
Right.
you know, I have to have her
Either
stay
way,
home
that's
with both
still
the
your
kids.
time.
Sure, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
And then vice versa too. And like her job is very emotionally draining. So
She chose it at the same. Sorry, my
absolutely.
bad.
No,
Let me
no,
let
no,
you finish.
no,
Let me let you finish. Let me let you finish,
bro. Come on.
Let me let you-
and she did, and she does love it. But at the same time, you know, I am her husband, and I try to be there for her, and I do. I let her go out with her friends, or maybe go have a lunch where we have the kids and stuff like that. And I think one of our where we butt heads is we have to stop keeping this tally. And I am 100% guilty as it too. Like I'll be like, hey, I want to go fish with my dad. It's like, oh, we can't really do this. Remember that time I let you go out with blah blah blah. And you know, I'm guilty of that. She's guilty of that. We both, and that's where that controversy comes through. Is we both keep tallies of our submissions.
Okay.
And
You owe me one.
Tit for tat.
Kiko, what you say, bro?
I like
submission 50-50. What we talking?
Man, I mean, it's pretty much not 50-50. It's do what I want when I want. You know, like it's pretty much what it comes down to, and that's both ways. It's not man or woman. Like there's times where you'll see a woman and you're dealing with her, and it's like, okay, I want her to do this or that, but she might not want to do it right away, and that might not even be expected right away. But at the same time, it's like, this is what I want. I'm a man. Hear me roar. But that don't always got to be the thing, you know? Exactly. You know? So it's like, really, it's not a 50-50. It's just seeing the person and deciding if that's what you want at the end of the day, and just living life. You can't be tit for tat otherwise, and that's human nature, especially in this world, because we're all taught to be individuals, and that's good to a degree, because once you're a part of a team and a system, you got to realize that you are a part of that and realize your level, your role, and what you do and how you keep it rolling and moving. So that's a big thing that's missing as far as the submission, because that part of keeping it rolling and moving is submitting. And the 50-50 is, okay, we both contributing our part to get this 100%. And people don't ultimately want that. They're thinking of their 100 versus the team's 100. So
Right. That's right.
That's it for me.
Hey, Kiko, I gotta say on that, dude, that like you nailed the 50-50 for me. Like it's the fact that you're trying to go in a relationship as 50-50, it promotes that tit for tat that destroys the relationship. And
what's
like
50-50?
the last two relationships I've had, right? I was like, oh, I'll do this 50-50 thing. Like, let's try that, right? It's a different approach, right? Because I've had other relationships not succeed. So let's try something different. You know, switch the game up. Okay, maybe this will be something that works really good. And that 50-50 changes. And what I mean by that is like, okay, yeah, we'll go half on bills and rent and, you know.